On today's What's in the Box, Urban Insanity. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lee with Geek City USA here, and today we are taking a look at Urban Insanity, the Cities and Suburbs base game. Now this is a huge box, if you can see this, and Urban Insanity is a tile laying game here, and there are a number of expansions for it, and we actually have all the expansions. This is a Kickstarter from last year that just delivered, or technically delivered. This the designer of the game is actually local, so I was able to pick it up from a friendly local game store. So I wanted to take a look right away and see what was inside the box here. Now I will say that I saw this when I went to pick it up. I actually saw this in action. I was really impressed that, for starters, look at this magnetic box lid. Look at that. Really impressed that this was the box lid for this. I know it's, I'm used to seeing this in smaller games, so it was really cool to see in a large game, something this big. So let's move that up and out. So there you have the Urban Insanity logo by X-Tile Games. We'll start by taking a look at the rule book here. And by, let's see, Urban Insanity by Larry Grayson and Mike Mell. And here we have it. Now I've actually had a chance, I read through these rules back during the Kickstarter. Storage bags here. And like I said, we have actually gone ahead and we have, we picked up all of the expansions for this. We played the prototype of this game, and you'll see there's a real raw gameplay video that we have of us playing the game with the designer last summer, about a year ago. Actually, probably closer to a year and a half ago. And we really enjoyed the game. Went back after playing, we immediately backed the Kickstarter all in. And this is a full color manual. This is a high quality paper. Quite a booklet here. Completing roads, city blocks, and stadiums. So you might recognize this, some similar elements of Carcassonne. But let me tell you, this is like, this is that on steroids. I will say that there's so much fresh content to this. It's a lot of fun. Here's a tower assembly, so this is cool, and I'll show you this. This tower will actually house all of the tiles to the game, as well as all the expansions. And just so you see this box here, this will actually hold all of the current 6 expansions that there are, and there are some in development on the way. So I actually had a chance to see this full with 9 expansions in it, so I thought it was pretty cool. So here we have the tower that will hold the tiles, and I was surprised when I saw this in person. Again, even though I followed the Kickstarter, I didn't expect, this is chipboard. I mean, look at this. This is a thick, you can hear, it's wooden, has that cool burned, I don't want to say burned wood, but like, from the laser cutting. But look at this, with the gloss. It's like, I guess it's like a labeling. Obviously it's got to be adhered to it, but it's not like gonna peel or anything. But here you have it, and here are all the wooden pieces and parts. Now I'm gonna do a video of going through actually putting this together, just to really help everybody understand how to put it together, because I understand this can be a little bit tricky, because this is, when you put this together, this will actually clip and hold, and once it's together, it's pretty much together. So let me set this aside here, and we'll continue on. So here are each of the bags for each of the colors of meeples, or urbanites, if you will, for this game. And here they are right here. Now with the Kickstarter, if you backed, I know it was at least with the all-in, there you go, have all the different meeples, yellow, red, black, and blue. If you back the Kickstarter, there were also gold and silver pieces that you got, and we actually have those as well. So we have lots of options when we play this game. What do we want to go into? We want to look into the tiles right away. What is this? Here's another bag. This is maybe for drawing the tiles randomly, I'm gonna assume. This is a huge bag. Huh, I don't know. Is that what this is for? I think so. I feel dumb. Yeah, the tile draw bag, that is exactly what it is for. Cool. Oh, I mean, I guess if you have the tower though, I don't know that you necessarily need the tile draw bag. Unless maybe for when you're mixing stuff up. I'm sure it says on the inside. Here's another thing that I thought was cool. I saw this in the prototype and I was really surprised that this was making its way into the final game. But you actually have a neoprene scoring mat here. It's like a little mouse pad, real bright and vibrant colors. Hope it comes through really well over the camera. But again, this is something like, I feel like a lot of this, for being the base game, not a special edition or anything like that, this is the base game that you'll get. You have the chipboard wood here, and you have the neoprene mat. So pretty impressed by that. So let's dig into the cards. So this game uses a method where you're going to draw a card and it's going to give you options for what to do. But if you're like me and you can never open these little packs of cards, maybe you don't get any options, you just don't get to play with any cards. Oh, there we go, I got it. I got it now. So we can set this aside. So you see here, you see these cards and they say draw and play. I'll bring these up a little bit and flip them around here. So that way Mo is right side up. Draw a tile, play a tile. That's what all, oh. Okay, so these are, let's flip them this way. Here's the back. So you see that this is the art on the back of the cards and the front, and these are what you get to do. So on your turn, you're gonna draw a card and it's tell you draw a tile, play a tile. So you'll draw a tile and you'll place it somewhere. You'll see here, there's other options as well. Let's flip through here. Draw 2 tiles, discard 1 and play a tile. Draw 2 tiles, play 2 tiles. So you're always gonna have options. You know, draw a tile, play a tile, take another turn, recycle. You're gonna have a lot of different potentials for what you do. And you also get to keep tiles in front of you, so maybe you wanna hoard a tile for later in the game. You know, play it for the perfect opportunity. People might be able to steal them from you. See this, take one of your opponent's tiles or draw a tile and play a tile. Draw 2 tiles and play a tile. So you see how it is kind of getting to hoard a little bit of tiles in front of you. Oh, this one's Black draw stuff. Will Black, my name's Will Black, I draw stuff, and you can get me to draw your stuff by contacting me. Oh, nice. So this is the, I'm assuming the artist behind these. In fact, I remember reading that in the lyrics. Tell I like music, reading that in the book to put the artist card aside maybe? I don't know. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice stuff. And these will fit right in here. And then here we'll jump right into the tiles. And let me open this and see if I can get these open without them flying everywhere. All right. When was the last time you had a game that you didn't have to punch a billion tiles out of? So these tiles, yes, new game smell. So you see here the tiles are a good thickness. And on one end, they have a linen finish. I didn't realize that. The Kickstarter, if you can kind of see that if it shows up. There's a linen finish on these. And here you have your different subdivisions and your cul-de-sacs and the art on the game. When you're playing the game, if you look at our playthrough of the prototype, you can actually see the art really pops as you're building up your cities. Oh, there's a stadium. Those are worth extra points if you could score in there. See, I'm going through this right now. There's all your different stores and shops. I'm going through this right now, and it's all coming back to me from our playthrough. So I'm excited to get these to the table. This will be played sooner than later. I'm really happy to have this before the holidays, just because of this is our style game. You know what I mean? This is let's set these aside real quick. It's a game that's easy to pick up, easy to teach, and the chaos and frenzy between this and the expansions. We played the Alien expansion and the Mobster expansion, and we had a riot with it. And there are 4 other expansions that came with this Kickstarter that I'm really excited to experience. So see all the different, these are the buildings and there's neighborhoods and everything. So you see there's a ton of different options here. I don't know that I have to go through every one of these. And are these scoring tiles here? I do believe so. 200, 150, yeah, so as you go in circles on the scoring mat here, when we played with Robin, I remember she about lapped us all. Go figure, right? Her first playthrough and she decimates us. That tells you something. She's always like that with games. And here's the rest of them. So just gotta thumb through them really quickly. But all of them are glossy, linen finished, and like I said, they're a good thickness. And now these are the starting ones, kind of like the River, if you play Carcassonne. But these are, I believe it's called the Expressway, maybe? Yeah, because you have your exits, and you draw and place these down until you have 4 exits. So you could have just a small one coming through, or you could have, you know, all of these going through. It's a neat little concept. So that is the base game, or should I say Cities and Suburbs of Urban Insanity. Now I'm actually going to leave all of this out because I am going to mess around with putting all this together and organizing all the expansions into this ginormous box here. Again, there you have it. Urban Insanity, Cities and Suburbs, Lee with Geek City USA. Thanks for hanging out, and be sure to check out our other videos, like, comment, subscribe, and if you're interested in seeing the other expansions, like I say, currently there are 6 other expansions. Check out our other videos, and we'll also be doing playthroughs on this one because this is a game that we will be playing quite a bit of. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. We will see you next time. Cheers.